First of all, I'm so excited to talk to you. You're my first junket ever.
No way.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I've shadowed a few for my other company that I work for, but
No way.
I'm very excited. And this movie, amazing.
Thank
If
you.
you're not nominated, there's something wrong. What I found is I was laughing more than I thought I would, because there were little moments in there when he sees the skyline and he goes, "Oh, that's a little more real than I thought."
Yeah.
And just you're ironing and watching television in the apartment. Was that something you added, or was that part of the script?
There were little things that we added and stuff, and that I added, but no, that was part of the script. The line about the backdrop of the newscasters, that's totally in the script, and yeah, it looks so real on TV. That thing, yeah. But and then the ironing, yeah, I think he was ironing in the script. I'm pretty sure. Except I then said I really wanted to watch the Court Jester, because I really felt like I took a lot from Danny Kaye. Just sometimes the way he moves. There were a lot of different influences on the character and creating the character, but Danny Kaye was one of them. And so we put the Court Jester that he's watching, like he watches old movies, because the way that Lou Bloom talks is a little bit like a throwback to the 1950s. It feels like sometimes. So yeah, those little things I added, but most of all of it is in the script. It's a brilliant script. Brilliant script.
Good. And then you always have a knack for picking these real characters, and you have a lot of them that are based on other people, and I feel like even Lou could be based on somebody out there. What draws you to those kind of characters?
I think mostly there's a reality to, even a heightened world like Nightcrawler, you can bring it back to people have to see something in themselves. I like Lou, I think, as sort of disturbing as he is, allows people to kind of look at themselves and a piece of themselves that might have a little piece of Lou in them. Mm-hmm. And I think when it's connected to reality, I think it allows that more. And I'm totally into escaping and having an amazing time making a movie and watching a movie, and entertaining, but I also think it's really cool to kind of throw a little wrench in the whole thing also.
He had a pretty sweet ride, and you have some great scenes in the car with Rick as well. And how was it filming all those at night, and did you ever take any joyrides?
Well, because of the rigging on the movie and the camera rigs on the movie, we never were on a camera truck. I was always driving. So if we did have a camera like in front of us, it was sort of suction cupped onto the window, and I could only see out of one side of the car. So there wasn't a lot of joyrides or possibility for that because it was a little dangerous. But shooting at night and that on the other hand, I really also like talking about reality. I like being able to drive the car. I hate faking things like that, though it's part of it. I think it just makes everything all more real and more fun to watch. But yeah, those scenes in the car, I love those. I think Riz Ahmed is extraordinary. So it's so fun to work with him. So fun.
And there's one last question. A lot of these, A-listers are moving to television. Matthew McConaughey, Kevin Spacey moving to series. Is there a show that would maybe you see yourself that you could do? Would you ever make that move?
It really doesn't matter. There's no discrimination. My only discrimination is really in terms of the story and how moving it is to me. It doesn't matter where it's told or how it's told. It just matters that it's good and it moves people, and that, I feel like I can commit fully. So, yeah, and the other thing I would say is it's hard to, you can mention them, but my sister just did this show called An Honorable Woman, and she's so incredible on it that it's a little intimidating for me to go on television, because then,
you go to the dinner table.
I'd have to at least match her, which would be kind of hard. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Jake.